Hey everybody, my name is Nathan. I'm host of Kita English and also your host of Askin English, which you can find on Blab as well as the Kita English YouTube channel. Our second episode of Askin English went really well. We had a special guest. His name is Andre, a great friend of mine. Andre came on the show and actually he picked the topic of the show, and the topic was old friends. It was great to have Andre as a guest, and it's great to have him as one of my old friends. Hey, we miss you, brother. We wish you were back in town, but also realize that good things are happening. So blessings to you. So enjoy our conversation, and we'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey, so you're the one who picked this topic. What were you thinking when you picked the topic, man?
Well, actually, I just miss you all. That's why I picked this topic.
Yeah. It's been how many weeks now?
It's been 3 months.
Whoa, 12 weeks. That's crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was thinking about a few questions. One question, maybe it's just you and me answering it, but maybe some other people would join us. But when you hear the phrase "old friends," what does that mean to you?
Was that phrase of friends?
Yeah, the phrase "old friends." When you hear that, what do you think about? What kind of emotions or what kind of thoughts come to mind?
I'm not sure that I know that. Phrase of friends. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, there was two things I was thinking about. Definition might be one could be someone that you met a long time ago, and even though things change in life, that you're still close friends. So, for instance, um, is there someone in your life that you were friends with when you were a little boy that even though you're not close to each other physically, you're still good friends?
Well, actually, a lot of friends in Kita that I miss a lot.
Okay.
And even though it's been a long time that I didn't see them, I still, keep in touch with them on Facebook and also other social media.
Yeah. So I think that's a good explanation of old friends. People that even if you're far away from them, you move to another city, you're still friends. You still care about each other.
Yes, and there's still like hope, I guess. Maybe sometime that we can see again.
Yeah.
And the definition of friend for me is just like when you are not in front of him or her, you still talk about a good thing of him or her.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So since you've just moved away about 3 months ago, like how does that change what you think about friends? Because you had to meet new people, right?
Yes. And now most of them are already left. I mean, they already go back to their hometowns. And right now, I live in a dorm in Jakarta, and only few of us stay here, for about 4 people.
Okay.
And when they went away, I felt so sad.
Okay.
And I at that time I thought that my mother maybe felt really sad when I went to Jakarta. So yeah, at least I have a value of this, that all right, this is what our beloved people feel whenever we go.
Yeah. So when we miss somebody, it's not just about friends, right? It's also about it could be about family. It could be about anybody, really, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what have you been doing to you can't really change those feelings, right? Those are something that you feel right now. But what are you doing to do you know what the word cope is? To handle the feelings you have. What are some things you're trying to do?
Well, I prefer not doing anything. I mean, like, even though it's so sad, but I just enjoy it. I know life is just always like this. You know, sometimes you need to go, and sometimes we meet, and sometimes you need to go.
Yeah, yeah,
And what I'm trying to do is just like always remembering them. And sometimes, yeah, it's kind of sad, but I like it and I enjoy it
yeah.
whenever I experience such a this thing.
What do you mean you like it? What do you like? Because
What
leaving people for me is something that it's kind of hard. I don't really enjoy it. But what do you like about it?
uh, I learned something from this actually. A lot of things. Like I told you earlier that I learned that it's so hard to leave somebody. I mean, it's kind of easy to leave people, but it's hard to be left. So at least I learn whenever I see people, new people, and then whenever I am left by people. Since I experience a lot of experiences like this,
Yeah.
and I feel like, all right, I just, it takes me time
Mm.
to forget them. I mean, not forget the people, but forget the moment. It will be gone
Yeah.
soon.
And I kind of know what you're talking about because I've lived in Indonesia for 10 years now, and every time I go back to the United States to visit, then
Mm-hmm.
I have to say goodbye again. And something I've noticed is it actually gets more difficult instead of getting easier. I don't know if it's because maybe like the people we are friends with, our family, they're getting older, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe we don't get to see them. Something could happen. So I find it to be more and more difficult. What do you think? You're still young though.
Uh,
You're not old like me.
well, have you ever asked to let's say, your parents, what do they feel whenever you leave them?
They're sad, and for me, it's something kind of different from you. Is every time I leave, I take my children with me, so they miss me. Plus, they miss their grandchildren, and
And let's just compare when you are left by people that you love. Let's say Nina. Ibu Nina lives for a while to do
so
kind of like
let's see
something.
when you left for Jakarta, right?
Yeah.
I miss you too, man.
So which one is harder?
Well,
Being left or leave people?
wow, that's a great question. I think um, normally when you leave somebody, you leave to do something. So when I leave
Mm.
the United States to come back to Indonesia, I can anticipate something exciting. So when you left to come to Jakarta, you anticipated something exciting, but the people that are back home, they're like, oh man, this is normal life, and it's normal life without our family or our friends. Yeah. Huh. Interesting, huh?